Do you know Dune 1 would have ended better if Paul had worked side by side with the Emperor to restore balance? We also know ways the movie would have ended better than what we saw at the cinemas. So join us as we dive deep into some epic what-ifs. You shouldn't miss any one of these endings. Imagine an alternate climax in which Lady Jessica betrays her sisterhood, or one in which Duncan, Idaho survives and confronts the Harkonnens. Such twists would have painted a better scenario in the movie. So, let's explore some exciting alternate endings we have for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button while watching. The ending of Dune 1 might have been more satisfying if Paul joins the Harkonnens. In an unexpected turn in the desolate dunes of Arrakis, Paul Atreides finds himself at a crossroad. What must he do? The relentless vendettas and the endless tide of conflict have taken their toll, leaving Paul questioning the path of vengeance that seems to stretch endlessly before him. In a daring and unforeseen move, he decides to step into the lion's den, joining the foes he swore to defeat, the Harkonnens. Oh, a Trojan horse mission? Maybe not. With his unique abilities and sharpened mind, Paul quickly rises through the ranks, his eyes set on a goal far more significant than any feud. Within the heart of enemy territory, he envisions a new Arrakis, one where peace is a tangible reality. By weaving his way into the core of Harkonnens' power, Paul steers the spice production towards a more humane and equitable purpose. His plan is bold and fraught with peril, but it promises to end the cycle of bloodshed. In this alternate ending, Paul's quest for vengeance transforms into a crusade for harmony, challenging the very foundations of Arrakis. Speaking about harmony, this next ending could be more harmonious. Chani's rebellion. In this alternate ending, a new storm brews, not of sand, but of torn hearts. What's happening? Paul Atreides' fierce and loyal companion, Chani, finds herself at a crossroads. As Paul embraces his destiny as the Kwisatz Haderach, his heart and soul become ever more entwined with the sprawling visions of the future and the intricate dance of galactic politics. In this pursuit, the immediate needs and customs of the Fremen begin to fade into the background. But what would be the consequence? Feeling the sting of betrayal and the distance growing between them, Chani takes a stand. She rallies a faction of the Fremen, those who feel sidelined in the grand scheme unfolding under Paul's guidance. The schism forces Paul to confront a stark reality, the personal cost of his monumental destiny. The clash between Chani's rebellion and Paul's vision culminates in a dramatic showdown, a heart-wrenching battle between the demands of love and the weight of duty. In this ending, the desert sands become the stage for a poignant struggle, echoing the timeless conflict between the call of destiny and the bonds of the heart. How about an ending where the bonding is about something much more? An ending where we witness the Sandworm Alliance. In a parallel ending, Paul Atreides uncovers a revelation that shifts the sands beneath his feet. Amidst the endless expanse of desert, he finds an unexpected kinship with the colossal sandworms, the titans of the dunes. A little history of Paul. Maybe. This bond is not merely of mutual respect, but a deep, unspoken communication that transcends the barriers between species. With this newfound connection, Paul becomes the bridge between the Fremen, the fierce desert dwellers, and the majestic sandworms, forging an alliance as unprecedented as it is formidable. This only means one thing: trouble. Together, they rise up in a tidal wave of rebellion, not just against the tyrannical grip of the Harkonnens, but also challenging the might of the Emperor himself. This alliance does more than alter Arrakis' power dynamics. It transforms the planet's landscape. The cooperation between humans and sandworms reshapes the desert's ecology, introducing a new chapter in the relationship between the inhabitants and the precious spice. This new era sees Arrakis blooming into something beyond a mere cog in the galactic machine, and Paul's leadership transcends conventional warfare, showcasing a harmonious blend of human ambition and the natural world's raw power. And this next ending focuses on the fight for power, but in a different way. The Emperor's Gambit. As the sands of Arrakis swirl in turmoil, Emperor Shaddam IV descends upon the desert planet with the full might of his imperial forces. The Emperor's eyes are set on Paul Atreides, whose legend among the Fremen grows with each passing day, a beacon of rebellion that threatens the very foundation of the Galactic Empire. In a move as unexpected as a sandstorm's sudden fury, the Emperor extends an olive branch to Paul. He sees Paul as a potential adversary and a valuable ally. Okay, you didn't see that coming. The offer is enticing, a place at the Emperor's side, a chance to shape the future from the heart of power. Paul stands at a precipice, torn between the thirst for vengeance that has fueled his journey and the prospect of genuine peace, a chance to heal the wounds of the universe from within. What would it be, Paul? In this alternate finale, the grand chessboard of galactic politics is laid bare, with Paul set to make a move that could redefine the universe's fate. Will he choose the path of retribution, or will he step into a role that could harmonize the galaxy's discordant notes? We'll let you decide. But how about an ending where the making of one choice could lead to the universe's destruction? The spice synthesis. In this alternate universe, a turning point emerges that could forever alter the cosmic balance. Paul Atreides, now profoundly entwined with the planet's destiny, faces an unexpected proposition from a band of rogue spacing guild navigators. They present a groundbreaking idea, creating a synthetic spice that promises to end the galaxy's addiction to Arrakis' natural resources. The proposal dangles a vision of freedom before Paul, a chance to break the chains of dependency that bind countless worlds to the harsh desert planet. Yet, the decision is more complex. It could change everything. Adopting the synthetic spice means upheaving the tapestry of power, politics, and culture woven around the natural melange. And so, the unique way of life on Arrakis, with its freeman warriors and giant sandworms, stands at the brink of oblivion. Torn between the potential for universal liberation and destroying a planet's heritage, Paul delves deep into his visionary abilities. He glimpses a future where Arrakis thrives as a world reborn. Inspired, Paul chooses a path less expected. He allies with the navigators, but with a twist. The synthetic spice will coexist with the natural, preserving Arrakis' legacy while offering the galaxy a new dawn. This bold move reshapes the cosmos, ensuring that while the spice continues to flow, it no longer dictates the fate of Arrakis and its people. This next ending is definitely going to blow your mind. The Bene Gesserit Coup. In this ending, Lady Jessica finds herself at a crossroads, her heart torn between the ancient ways of the Bene Gesserit and the fierce love she harbors for her son, Paul. Amidst the struggles, Jessica ignites a spark of rebellion, disillusioned by the Sisterhood's shadowy manipulations. She challenges the Bene Gesserit's very foundations. Gathering a band of like-minded sisters, Jessica crafts a daring plan to overthrow the rigid hierarchies that have long dictated the universe's fate. Will they come out triumphant? Their goal is not just a coup, but a revolution to transform the Bene Gesserit from puppeteers into protectors, aligning their immense influence with Paul's vision of a balanced cosmos. The climax of their audacious uprising comes with a heart-stopping confrontation with the Mother Superior, the embodiment of the Old Order. In a tense, charged encounter, Jessica's resolve is tested as she stands on the precipice of change. With words as sharp as crisp knives, she argues for a future where the Bene Gesserit serve the greater good, not the covert agendas of the few. Ultimately, the undeniable truth of her words and the deep bond of mother and son turn the tide. The Sisterhood, moved by the possibility of redemption and renewal, stands with Jessica, reshaping their destiny to stand alongside Paul as guardians of a new era. If you've enjoyed this stroll down alternate reality lane, why not stick around for this final one? And it's insanely mind-boggling. Duncan, Idaho's last stand. In the shifting dunes of Arrakis, a legend thought lost re-emerges from the shadows. Duncan, Idaho, the loyal swordmaster of House Atreides, defies the clutches of death itself. Presumed a casualty of war, Duncan instead becomes the ember that kindles a wildfire of rebellion across the desert. Duncan wages a relentless guerrilla war against the oppressive Harkonnen overlords from hidden caves and ancient sketches. An enemy they'd rather not have. His daring raids and unyielding spirit light the flames of hope in the hearts of the downtrodden Fremen and scattered Atreides loyalists. Word of his exploits spreads like a desert storm, rallying forces to the banner of resistance. As the tide of battle shifts, a momentous reunion unfolds beneath the twin moons of Arrakis. Paul Atreides stands shoulder to shoulder with Duncan. Together, they lead their assembled might in a decisive assault. The Harkonnen dominion crumbles in the heat of the final battle, amidst the roar of Kreis knives and thunder of ornithopters. Victory at long last. Duncan's valiant last stand, a beacon of defiance and unity, secures not just a victory for House Atreides, but cements his place in the annals of Arrakis as an eternal hero. There you have it! Some ending that would have made it better. But wait, what happened in the original ending of Dune 1? In the original movie, the Emperor makes Duke Leto the boss of Arrakis, a desert planet, kicking out the old rulers, the Harkonnens. But the Harkonnens aren't about to take this lying down. They're plotting to get back at the Atreides big time. They trick Dr. Yue, who works for the Duke, by saying they'll free his wife if he helps them. So Dr. Yue betrays the Duke, leading to a wrong end for him. He messes with one of the Duke's teeth, putting a deadly trap inside. The trap goes off when the bad guys show up, but only the good guys get hurt. Now the story zooms in on Paul, the Duke's kid. He's super important because a secret group with a lot of power called the Bene Gesserit thinks he might be the one. After his dad's downfall, Paul and his mom Jessica get caught but use some cool mind tricks to break free. They survive the crazy desert and bump into some of their old friends, but then have to run away from the bad guys again. Paul meets Stilgar, who's in charge of the Fremen, the tough desert folks, and a girl named Chani, who he's pretty into. Paul ends up fighting a Fremen because of their rules and wins, making everyone think he's pretty awesome. So, which of these alternate endings do you love the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments sections below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting content.